I'm going to very quickly talk about 3 provocations of collapse and rise with you. I'll quickly introduce myself. I'm Isabel, or Bella to friends. As I know a lot of you in the room already, and some I will get to know later. Can't wait. I'm a foresight strategist. That means that I use strategic tools to help organizations explore long-term possibilities and risks so that they gain the agency to create the futures that we ideally want. I won't dwell on that. So, 3 stories of collapse and rise over 3 time horizons that we will probably, hopefully, all be alive for. As we all might be aware of, we are living through something of collapse. We're living through climate collapse. We're living through systems collapse. We are possibly living through an end of empire, and a lot of systems that we have taken for granted, at least in the times that we've been alive, are falling apart. We are also living through a time of rise, of accelerated scientific discovery. Some things that are happening are amazing. I'm not talking about chatbots. I am talking about growing organic batteries. I'm talking about being able to clone your own organs, that kind of stuff, especially in life sciences, in medicine, but in lots of other fields, materials. That's going to be a really interesting time. So here we go. They come with provocations. I'm going to confuse you. That's the point. This is the wrong way.
Press the button.
Doesn't work. Provocation number 1. Gen Z. Some of you in this room, their job is to collapse the system as we know it. Fuck the grind. They know that all the old ways of doing things, studying, getting a job, and then you have to work until you're 90, and you have to do a bullshit job that nobody asked for, they're breaking the system. They're becoming trad wives, they're becoming trad sons, they're claiming benefits in their millions. This is a change that is a story of collapse from now into the next 5 years. My provocation is that their role is to do this, but how do we then successfully decouple human labor from creating value in the economy? So that we might shift from surviving on mostly bullshit jobs to thriving on mostly purposeful dedications. Right? Next provocation. That's, again, the wrong way, sorry. We are going 10 to 20 years into the future, and we're going to Africa. This is a story of rise. Now, the grid has not been gridding in Africa, but this is all changing now. So lots of people, 600 million, they calculate households only have very dirty fuel, they don't have electricity. Right now, 400,000 super affordable solar installations per month are being installed, and they are on micropayments, so people will own their own solar panel system for their own households or their own communities, and they pay them off on mobile payments, and if they can't pay, they don't. So people who are earning as little as $2 a day can afford it, and it costs half the amount they would normally spend on kerosene. We're going to see the first time that Africa might be energy independent. So my provocation to you is, since Africa is the only continent with growing populations, their children literally are the future. I'm going to need to wrap up. How do you imagine all the ways that African cities, communities, industries, and agriculture may prosper because of this? Okay. And the last one, we're going a bit further into the future, still within our lifetimes. This is a story of both collapse and rise. And we're going to rethink demographics. This is a scenario, it's fictional, it's meant to provoke you. In this scenario, the UK has lost all its power to attract immigration. It's culturally completely dead. It's the year 2055. Global population is in decline. Birth rate hangs around 1.2, bit variable. The migration in the UK is net zero. In and out is the same level. Right? That means, according to the ONS, who have a great little calculator for this, that depending on how few babies we have and how long we manage to live, our population will have declined by 8 to 15 million people. Right? My provocation is, what happens to all the empty buildings, all the schools, and all the homes we have if we are 8 to 15 million fewer in the country? And would you still invest in property in the 2040s? So we have provocation, economic value, decoupled from human labor. We have provocation, how might Africa rise now that they're energy independent? And we have provocation, what on earth do we do with all those empty structures? Thank you.